Alright, it's time for Flexile. First things first, let's get our TSR. Now once again, it's very easy to die here if you're trying to go fast. So take it slow and be careful with these drops. Okay. And now for a lot of running. A lot of empty space to cover, not much going on. Coming up here, there's going to be a monastery charm that I'm going to pick up. This is something we can sell to GAVLAN, though it's not worth very much. I really just want to show where it is. But it's completely optional, feel free to skip it. We've been collecting a number of things like that throughout the run. Small things here and there that we can sell. And this is the split when we're finally going to sell all of that crap to GAVLAN. Most of those items aren't worth too much. You can skip a lot of them. But some of them are worth a fair amount. So you definitely don't want to skip all of them. Okay, I'm going to get on the lift, equip Ring of Restoration, cover some health. Ring of Restoration is going to be very helpful in this split. There are a number of small falls throughout Orphan Bastille. The Ring of Restoration will allow us to keep our health high so we can keep our TSR but survive all the falls. So equip it as needed to keep your health up in the upper range. And now we just run. Coming up on Wharf now, and it's going to be very easy with this bow. We can one-shot headshot every single enemy in this place. So we're just going to snipe all of them. There's not going to be any risk whatsoever. There's a headshot. There's a headshot. Knock that guy down. One shot the dog. Headshot the archer. And the swordsman. There we go. Alright, now we're going to duck into this building. Kill this guy before he stands up. Bait this other guy into breaking the table for us. We'll take him out too. We need the Titanite shard in here. Once again, there are no optional Titanite shards. We need every single one. So, come in and collect this. And while we're here, we'll grab this soul in the balcony. Now, at this point, you could go and collect some Dark Resins. Whoops. There's 3 Dark Resins in that building over there. You'll have to go through 2 halls in that building, 2 halls in that building, and a hall in the middle. They're not hard to take out with the bow if you want, but we don't really need those resins, so I'm going to pass. But they're there if you want them. Now come back here for a torch. Do not rest at the bonfire. It's an easy mistake to make. If you do, you lose our TSR and you'll have to kill all the enemies again. The only place to set up our TSR around here is at that balcony where we dropped from, and that takes a long time. So you don't want to be in that position. Okay, learning skulls at the ready. Let's remove the ring so we don't heal too much. Toss the skull there to just buy some time. And run through to GAVLAN. Torch scares away these Darkstalkers, which is great because they would be in our way otherwise. It would not be easy to get through here without a torch. Okay. Take out that guy. I'm going to take out this guy as well, though I don't think you really need to. Pretty sure he never actually comes close enough to hit you. Okay. Once the archer is dead, we can shoot the bell. That didn't work. Let's try again. There we go. Alright, and now we sell a bunch of stuff to GAVLAN. First, we're going to buy these 20 poison arrows. We're going to want those. And now we sell stuff. Now, some of this is for souls, like the Idol's Chime is worth a decent amount. Grand Lance we picked up so we could sell it. Watch Dragon's Parma But other things, like the small leather shield, I did not pick this up to sell it. I picked it up because it came with a repair powder. So now is just a good time to get rid of it. So half of this is about getting souls, and the other part is just about inventory management. I'm going to clean out some of this useless crap. So sell things you don't need, but be careful not to sell something you do need. We really don't want to sell the short bow, for example, or the ring. Like, if you accidentally sell the +1 silver serpent ring, you're going to be in big trouble. So double check everything before you sell it, but get rid of all the crap that you don't need anymore. We don't need the effigies, we'll pick up more. Don't need healing items, except for some life gems are good to have, so we'll hold on to those. Don't need any of this, and again, a lot of this is just optional stuff we picked up. We could skip most of it. Most of it's not worth a whole lot, but it adds up. If you collect everything up to this point and sell it all, it's worth about 20k souls, most of which comes from these, the Twinkling Titanite and the Petrified Dragon Bone. So those are the two items you want to focus on the most. But yeah, a lot of it's optional, a lot of it's not worth too much, but it adds up. So it's good to pick up some things along the way. Alright, and we're done. So now let's take out some shadows. Shoot, this guy's hanging on the ceiling. He falls really slowly for some reason. Finish him off. This next one is trickier. We're going to sneak out here until we can see him. We're going to shoot him where he is, and then we're going to quickly aim down and hit him where he lands. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to duck back into this building for some optional items. 3 firebombs and a large shard. It's not worth a whole lot, but it's free. It doesn't take too long. You could afford to skip it, but free stuff is hard to turn down. Alright, now for some more items which are not optional. We're going to go into this building. Hit this guy and the table, so we can get to this guy and take him out too. Do not hit the poison pots. If they hit you and you get poisoned, that's a hit. So be careful around those. Fragrant Branch of Yore in this chest, we're going to need that. And now for a Crystal Lizard, which holds 2 Titanite shards. And again, all Titanite shards are required. So we'll grab those, grab a soul on the way out, and now it's time for Flexile. So let's get ready for that, and let's go. Now Flexile is not a difficult boss, especially in this run. Plus 10 Ricard's Rapier and 40 dex, he's going to die pretty fast. You can fight him on mace side or sword side. Most people prefer mace side because it's much slower, much easier to dodge. Mace side attacks can be a bit more unpredictable though. It's hard to tell when he's finished with his combo. Sword side is just the opposite. Has some fast attacks but very predictable combos. So it's up to you which side you want. Both are manageable. In either way, he dies fast. It's not going to be too much trouble whichever side you face. Sword side does have one attack in particular, which is rare but very scary. He charges at you and spins. You never want to have to deal with that. So mace side is probably a bit safer overall. Either way, he dies fast, and we're done. And that's a split.